Hello YouTube, BradZ06 here. Got some stuff to go over with you. I had some new albums come in. I had one for Morgan Dollars and for Indian Head Cents. Well, while I was at it, I was breaking open this one, my 1902. I showed you guys on the last one. So I figured I'd just record that here. Popped it right open. Of course, fast forwarded some of that there. So you guys didn't see the whole thing take place, but had to muscle it a bit. Now the coin is free. There it is. For my records, it's recorded. Awesome, 1902. We'll go ahead and put that in this airtight over here. Usually just like to take my time with this stuff, so I don't always record it. Alright. It's nice and sealed now. Perfect. Beautiful coin. I really like the way it shows in these airtights. I'm going to show you what I'm doing with that. I took my Indian Heads out of these Dansko out of this Dansko album. Now I do like the album. I like the way it's set up. I like the color, again, the layout of it, but I don't like the way the coins are protected necessarily in here. They're not protected from the elements. You just have those plastic slides that you slide out here, and it's only going to protect it so much. So I'm not going to really keep that for the collection I'm putting together, because I plan on getting some nicer pieces. So they're not going to go into that one. I ended up picking up this Caps album I want to show you. Kind of show you the difference, some of the benefits of this here. Indian Head Cents, a lot larger in size for sure. Like the layout of the Dansko slightly better, but again, from a protection standpoint, I think that it's going to be the better pick, the Caps album. So I also got it for the Morgan Dollars, which I'll go over with you, because I did go through all my Morgan Dollars and pick out the years that or one of each year, I should say, that I have, the varying years and mint marks. So it was really cool what I have with that, and I'll show you in a minute. So let's open this here, this Caps album. Let me see if I can get a different lighting here. I don't know if that's better or worse. You guys let me know. Let's see, that might be a little better. Okay, so this shows all the years here, but again, it's just laid out kind of from, apologize, it's a really big album. I only have so much space here, so it starts all the way up there from 1857 and goes on. And this is only 2 pages, because it's able to fit so many coins on one page. So the layout isn't completely my favorite, but I do like the way that it's protected much more. So this is 1902, so that's going to go right here, and it literally just pops in, guys, and very easy to pop in, easier than putting it in the Dansko album. It's going to protect it better. Overall, it's a much better album. The other positive of it, you can see here, again, I don't have much space to flip the page, but you can see it's going to have it dated on the back as well. Just does not want to zoom in. There we go. It'll have it dated on the back as well, so you can see, even from the back, you can see the date of the piece. So I really enjoy that. If you have to take it out, you can. It is kind of difficult, but you can take them out. Say if you get a better piece to then put in the album or something like that. So there they are with the backs. So I want to show you guys that one, and then I'm going to show you some of the Morgan Dollars I have here, which what's awesome about this is I had a lot more varying years than I expected. There's a lot more pages in this Morgan album. So starting all the way from 1878, and there's different variations of it. Honestly, I'm not knowledgeable enough yet to, and haven't really gone through to see all the differences, the different reverses and things like that. But this is really cool. So let's go ahead and get to it here. 1879. 1879 just by itself there, so that'll go here. Hopefully this thing starts being nice to me and working. Camera is what I'm talking about. Snaps right in there, really cool. Next one, 1881 O. 1881 O. Pick some of my nicer ones out of the ones that I had. A lot of them I just have 1 year of. But for the ones I had multiples, I picked the better one. So 1881 O up here. Probably better off just taking the pages out, huh, to do this, to show you guys. Right up there. And I'll flip through the pages when I'm done here too. 1887. Great toning on this one too. I like this a lot. Really great toning. 1887. 1887's right down here. Just like that. Really cool. 1921. Most common one. I think I have like 3 of these, so I just picked the nicer one I had. Pretty nice one. 19. I mean, look how many pages there are. There's tons of pages. I wish I could zoom out a little further for you guys. 1921. There's just too many pages here. There we go. Ah, it's falling back. Okay. Have to be careful because I have a little bit of other stuff here on this desk. Let's move that light over. $1901. Let's see. $1901 I didn't even know I had some of these older years either, or the early 1900s. I didn't realize I had any actually. 1901. These pages are very stiff, so it is harder to turn them. I mean, and you wouldn't have the book like this normally. 1901 O down here. But really easy to get it in there too. Next. $1879, that's an old one. S, look at that. 1879 S. Again, I don't know what the reverse and everything like that. I'm going to look into that because I don't know if it might go in the slot instead. I will look into it, guys. $1881 S. This is going to be awesome. I can't believe I have this many years. I thought I had maybe 10 years or so. I have quite a bit more than that, so I'm pretty stoked. 1880. Again, as I get a little more, maybe I'll switch a piece out if I get a better example of it. 1880 S. Right up here, another S. San Francisco. 1900. $1900 O. Getting a little faster at this. Let's see. Let's get it caught. 1900 O. Well, there's a 1900 O/CC. I didn't know that. I'll have to look into that. Oops. Let me put that down here. Okay, next. $18.96. $18.96. Right down here. Let's see, let me put these in a little order here. 1885. This one kind of has that slight mirror-like finish to it, which I thought was really cool. 1885. 18, why can't I find you? 1885. Next one, 1880. 1880. Right down here in the corner. Put that there. Okay. Let's see what else we got. 1881. It's pretty worn down, huh? 1881 O. I already have that one in there. I found a better one, so decided to go with that one instead. Got the 1881 O already there. So let me put that to the side. It's a double I overlooked. 1883. 1883. Right here. $18.82. $18.82. Right there. Look at this. Filling this thing up a little bit here. I'm very surprised. 1884. O. Next page. Right up top. There it goes. Let's see, 1901. 1904, rather. 1904. This guy was kind of lonely on this page. Found you a buddy. Right there. This one, 1902. Same page. Awesome. And then the last one, I wasn't sure which one to put in there. I wanted to get your guys' opinion on this, actually. I kind of like all three of them, so I did show this on my other video. I don't think the color's going to come quite in the same, but this has a great luster to it. It's just a dark toning to it on both sides, but it definitely has some character to the piece. Most definitely. want to see how this light works. I got this new lighting, so that actually shows a little better. This is supposed to mimic a daylight. So anyways, I thought that one is a really beautiful piece. This was that toned coin that I have, and the toning in real life is just great on this thing. On the back as well, but you're not really seeing it here. But that's an attractive coin, and then more of a blast white version of the same coin. I mean, not completely blast white, but just in comparison, it's a lot more white, except the outer edges have some toning. So it was hard to pick one to put in there. I'm kind of partial to this one and this one, to be honest, because they just have more character to them. So I'm not quite sure which one to put in there. I guess I'll go with this one. Can always change it later. So this is a 1886. Let's go ahead and go with that. 1886. Right there. Awesome. That 1881 was a doubled one. And those were doubles. So, what I had out of my doubles, I had those three, and then I had a pile of some here that were doubles. But overall, a lot less doubling than I expected, really. Out of all that, I mean, look how much variation I had with dates. I was actually very surprised. I had no clue what I had in terms of dates. And I'm sure none of this is a rare date or anything like that. I would have known about that. But, just in terms of, again, the number of dates I have here. I mean, this is already looking partially filled up here. Let me go ahead and put this book down, and I'll go ahead and show you guys. Go over it again real quick. Gosh, these books are just huge. So we had the 1879, the 1879S. If I can get this to work with me. 1880. I'll just kind of skim over these so you guys can see. Some of them are down through the next page, so. This is a really cool book though, guys, and it's going to really protect your coins. And I mean, that's a big part of getting an album too. So this is considered, or this is called a CAPS album. So this is the one I would recommend. I don't think it's the most aesthetically beautiful album. It does look really nice, don't get me wrong. But just in the way that it actually works for taking care of the coins, this is definitely the better one to get, in my opinion. It's the 1896. Oh, almost lost it there. 1900. 1901. Appreciate you guys stopping by and taking a look. We're on the last page here. 1902. Then 1904, which was pretty dark. And then that 1921. And again, you can see the back sides of these, and it really sticks up. It's pretty cool. So it sticks up like that, and now you know that's the back of the 1900 O. So that's definitely a positive you're not going to get with some of the other albums. Well, thanks so much for taking a look, YouTube, and stopping by, joining me through this journey. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and you know I'm going to have more for you in the future. So stay tuned and take care.